Hi guys, first session back from returning from the UK. So when I was there, I had a call with a guy called Trevor. He's from RP Strength, I think they're called. And he kind of had a look over my program, changed some things. So essentially what we've done is we've added in some intensifiers and adjusted the rep range across different days and different working sets. So today I did this for the first time last week and it absolutely killed me. I could not train legs for another 4 days. So hopefully I pull it up a little bit fresher this time, but we're just gonna see how we go. I was sick as well, so that probably wasn't a good idea. We're gonna start off with some delts. Delts need a lot of attention and a lot of love, and they're not gonna affect my lower body session today. So behind the cable lateral raises, when you're setting these up, set them up at wrist height. And then we're just gonna go forward and we're gonna be targeting the delts in more of that length and range. And then we'll move on to, I don't even know what's next, but it's lower body something. So we're myo matching here. So whatever we get in this first set, I just have to myo match with the second and third set. So I was thinking like moving up there just because like the culture in the UK is so good in terms of bodybuilding. I find like in Australia it's very competitive, like everyone's against each other, whereas like in the UK it was very much like everyone's supportive, and Joe's created this amazing community. Like people go to his house to train, people go to his house to hang out. So yeah, I was like looking at moving up there, but because of the, I don't know, I was like, oh, the house prices aren't too bad, but then because of the exchange rate, I was like, it's actually pretty bad. But that can be in the long run. I need to get used to the cold first. With the myo sets, we just rest 10 seconds in between attempts until we reach what we got for the first set. Rest for this, like I don't want to rest too much where I have to set it up again. It's only 10 seconds. It's like strongman training. Alright, so we're doing Smith machine, deficit lunge, step up, whatever you want to call them. I think the difference between like this and the step up is that we're not starting from the bottom, we're starting from the top and then dropping down. Excellent for challenging the glutes throughout their entire range. So keeping tension on them as you go through hip extension and flexion. So you want to keep like this front shin as vertical as possible, and then just go back into the movement. Kind of go as low as you can, keeping in your active range. I'm wearing a beanie today because I didn't have time to do my hair. Glute kickbacks. Very different order to what I'm used to. So the first set I'm aiming for like a rep range, let's say for example of 12 to 15. Let's say if I get 15, just the easiness on that first set. For the second and third set, I got to mire match it. Now a mire set is like when you reach failure, you rest 10 seconds, you do another attempt, you rest 10 seconds. Usually you do that 2 times or 3 times, and that would be called a mire set. But when we're mire matching, we essentially just repeat that 10-second break until we match what we got for the first set. Now given that my recovery rate tends to be quite good in between sets, I usually only need 1 mire set to be able to match what I got on the first set. But yeah, it really depends on the movement. Something like a hack squat, which we'll be doing later, I have to take sort of more breaks to be able to get that point. We've also got giant sets at this workout, so we're finishing with that on the leg press. I'll go over it again once we get there, but like essentially with a giant set, it's a 1 minute rest in between. Well, he's given me 1 to 2 minutes rest in between until I reach 35 to 45 reps, working at intensity where I can usually get about 12 reps. That's a real great way to finish the session. So in the UK, one of the discussions that came up was how like I refer to my eating disorder a lot. And I don't think that I do, but I think like one thing that I was trying to learn lately is that I can't keep pretending that I don't have it. And so it kept coming up for me. And because it's been so prevalent lately, it was like a topic point of a lot of discussions. And I feel like sometimes I have to say that I've got an eating disorder to excuse some of my behavior. And so it's like trying to find that balance of discovering who I am without it, without totally ignoring that I have it. It's encryptic. Growing up, I used to always copy people. So there was this girl in primary school who I liked her boyfriend, and I wanted to date her boyfriend, so I copied everything that she did. She put her hand up, I put my hand up. If she wore her hair in a ponytail, I wore my hair in a ponytail. If she sat with her legs crossed, I sat with my legs crossed. And then if she wore like her cap backwards, I wore my cap backwards. And I did that like all throughout high school even. Like there was a girl whose handwriting I really, really liked. And I used to copy how she wrote because I wanted to be like her and I liked her handwriting. It just reminded me because of how I write now. This is a warm-up set because I have no idea what I'm fucking meant to be doing. Okay, so I'm doing 15 to 20 reps for the first set, and then whatever I get, I have to mind match again. I'm so sick of these mind matches. I swear like it's just this day. This day's got a lot of intensifiers in it. The other leg day is like more straight sets. So I like that day, but a lot of the exercises were what we filmed last time. And then I thought Sean would be like, this is the exact same workout that we filmed last time. So yeah, you got the intensifiers today. Yeah, so we'll do the first set, whatever I get, mind matching, so 10 seconds rest in between the sets. I'm gonna try to get 15 here. here. This is all new to me. I'm so used to just doing straight sets. But essentially what I do is I pick a weight that I can get about 12 to 15 reps for. And then I rest a minute in between until I reach 35 to 45 reps. And then we're done. So I'm limping because I've got a stress fracture in my left foot. I don't know how because I don't run or anything like that, but I got it in the UK, so it gets quite sore. But I'm seeing Harry today, and he fixed it last time. It just started flaring up again yesterday. I'm gonna do like 5 because this seems like a pretty good position. So when we're doing these, we're not going to go to a full lockout, just to manage the fatigue as we go through the giant set a little bit better. This is why we do cardio, so we can keep up with sets like this.